Remember the good old days where if you had a problem, you were allowed to sort it out yourself? Not like now, not in a democracy. Well, this is the story of Pelagius, or Rex Pelagius, the first king of Asturias. Back in the year 1711, the Visigothic kingdom of Spain was absolutely falling apart. There was a big battle, a lot of bad decisions, and then suddenly, the Muslims had taken over. Then fast forward a few years, a guy named Pelagius was lurking around northern Spain, trying not to get caught. Now, Pelagius was from the Visigothic noble family, although he wasn't very rich, although he did want to be king, and as he had a load of mates up in the mountains, other Christians, he was determined to be king. But where was he hiding? He was hiding in Asturias, the north of Spain that no one wanted to conquer because it's cold and wet. In 718, Pelagius got a band of other rebels together who were tired of the Muslims, imagine that. And then, the big bad Muslim governor of the area decided it's time to teach this mountain man a lesson, which led to the Battle of Covadonga. The 1,000-strong Muslim army, all trudging through the muddy valley, and then there was Pelagius at the top with his 300 mates, thinking, well, it might work, so they're up in the cliffs. And Pelagius decides that they should just throw rocks at them. But then something happened. Nature took over. There was a massive thunderstorm, and the rain turned the valley into a mudslide, sinking most of the Muslim army, which gave Pelagius a chance, with his mates, to run down and finish them off. It was exactly a sign from God. Then, after that, Pelagius declared himself the King of Asturias, which is fair enough. Although his kingdom was tiny, it was the first Christian stronghold in Spain to push back against the Muslim rule, and that's how the Reconquista started. He ruled until 737, when he died, so we didn't even get to see the end of all the good stuff that he started. Because of the victory, the rest of Spain, the Christian Spain, were like, well, we can try that. And slowly but surely, other Christian kingdoms in the north like Leon, Castile and Aragon started popping up, each of them taking a look at their Muslim overlords and pushing them out. To be fair, the Muslim caliphates in Spain weren't exactly pushovers. They had Cordoba, Granada and Seville. And it wasn't just one big battle, it was on and off again. The Christians would take a little land, then lose some. The Muslims would push back and then just get distracted by their own problems. It was medieval ping pong. Over time though, the Christians started to get their act together. By the 11th century, kingdoms like Castile and Leon were merging into the bigger powerhouses, while the Muslims were still fighting amongst each other. Then in the 13th century, the Christians had pushed Muslim rule all the way down to the southernmost tip, Granada. And then Granada hangs on for dear life, but by the late 15th century, Ferdinand and Isabella, Spain's ultimate power couple, show up and finish it off. And then in 1492, Granada falls and the Reconquista is complete. The Muslims are out, and Ferdinand and Isabella are off to fund some bloke named Christopher Columbus. Now you can still celebrate Pelagius as they do in Spain still, although when he died he wouldn't have imagined after 800 years of battling, the Europeans would bend over and let the same thing almost happen again. But of course we have democracy now, so we can just vote them out. We don't need to take these kind of actions, do we? And nor would I encourage that either, because that would be illegal. Until next time, ta-ta for now.